Senior at Harvard, it's kind of scary that I'm already at that point. I feel like I was just a freshman back in 2007, and I mean, it's been great. It's kind of sad. It's getting towards mid-April, only about a month left in the season. It's like each day, I recognize I'm one day closer to graduation, and therefore one day closer to the end of my lacrosse career here at Harvard. And I'm just trying to make the most of it. It's kind of hard being the only senior on the team, so I don't have the shared emotions with anyone else, but everyone's been really great, really supportive, and I'm gonna miss everyone. Well, first and foremost, being selected as one of the captains for this season is a huge honor, and Harvard women's lacrosse is such a huge, the tradition that we have is unbelievable. The alumni network that comes out for us, and I think just being selected as a captain, you have to take yourself to the next level, and the amount of accountability just skyrockets, and you want to serve as a role model that the freshmen that can, they can look up to you. We got 11 freshmen on the team this year, and being the only senior, it's tough to get to them all. But I make the effort to, relay information from a lacrosse standpoint, academic, social. Just encourage them to make the most of their Harvard career, and I'm trying to do what the seniors did my freshman year, and serve as a role model. And it's great that I'm a captain and I have that title, but I think just the title of a senior would be enough. But I'm grateful to be captain. I've known Coach Miller since my freshman year. She's been nothing short of great. She's been around the lacrosse world for a long time, collegiate, international play, and she brings a ton of information to Harvard women's lacrosse. She came from Syracuse, and she built that program, and she's trying to get Harvard lacrosse back on track, back to the days in the 90s when they were the #1 team in the country, and they were winning those NCAA championships and Ivy League titles. I think she's done a tremendous amount of work over the past 4 years getting the Harvard women's lacrosse program where it is right now. And with the girls she's bringing in, the recruiting classes, and making us go 100% in practice, and putting us in those tough situations. She's great about calling people out on their weaknesses, because she knows that other coaches will pick up on that and use that to our disadvantage in a game. So if we can work on that, individually and collectively, it makes us better. As for assistant coaches, had quite a few during my 4 years here. They've all been great. They've all played in the college world. This year, Bridget Looney, she's coming off her college career 2 years ago, so she's great. She plays us in practice. She brings the intensity, the lax IQ every day, and I appreciate that she's here. And I've also known Carla since my high school days, playing club, so she's been a familiar face for me, and I'm glad that I'll be ending my senior year with these 3 coaches. There's nothing like Harvard Stadium. You can look at it. There's so much history, and you step on this field on game day, and something just lights up inside you, and you're like, wow, I play here. This is my home field. There's a certain amount of pride that we carry with us on the lacrosse team, and this is our field. We want to take care of business on it, and I think we've done a great job of it so far. And it's going to be interesting. I got one more game left in here, so make it a good one. I've spent 4 years working with the Harvard Communications Department. It's been a great experience. I think from working with them, I've learned a lot about Harvard athletics, the history of it. I mean, I've seen some photos back in the old days and from the stadium, and it's been incredible to see these former Crimson players and now be a current Crimson player. Just makes me appreciate that I'm a part of this culture, and I also have a great appreciation for what the communications department does. I mean, the marketing department, the operations, because we do have so many sports here, and they're connected to us all. And I mean, they help with our programs, and so I think by being a part of the communications department as a student athlete, I'm very thankful for what they've done, and I've always loved Harvard. I'm from the area. I've grown up, coming to Harvard football, Harvard ice hockey games. Forever been a fan, and being a part of the Harvard Lacrosse program, and then working inside with the communications department. I mean, I'm just a bigger fan than I was before. So